Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Guide. That's Retro Spirits Guide to you and me. Looking at Shadows of the Empire on the N64. N64, Nintendo 64. Shadows of the Empire, Star Wars. There's an ATST on the title screening. Oh, ATST. Licensed exclusively to Nintendo. Shadows of the Empire, 1996 Lucasfilm Limited. Oh, lovely purple-blue text there. There's the Lucasarts logo, showing a gold person who has like a thing over the head to make it look like an eyeball. There's the Star Wars logo falling down a well. And the superb mono sounds of the Star Wars. I suppose, what was this? The theme tune? The Battle of Hoth. It's a time of crisis. Imperial probes scouring the galaxy for a hidden rebel base. Oh, it's like Empire Strikes Back, isn't it? Oh, the dreaded Imperial Starfleet's approaching. Oh, it's time for you to step in as the hero in this side quest. You are piloting a spaceship called the Outrider, and you're talking to Echo Base. And Echo Base aren't responding at the moment because they've got too much shit on their hands. We've got a green arrow there. Let's press a button and maybe it skips to the next scene because everything's paused. There we go. We've made contact with the rebels, sir. Oh, I've got like a Giga Chad shoulder pad wearing mofo. He's got a robot assistant. He's a bit like C-3PO. Right, we're going down to Hoth, and we're bumped into Han Solo. Oh, we've got a main quest character to talk to. Looks like he's being accompanied by Chewbacca's arm. This is sort of like painted over photographs, aren't they? The Outrider is suspiciously like the Millennium Falcon, and the character you play in here, whose name is Giga Chad, it's not, it's Dash Rendar, looks a bit like a Han Solo replacement. Got the title screen here with a slightly different key for the theme music. We've got a save game. So I've been up to Ornamental. I've played this game all the way through on a Japanese N64, and back in the day I played the PAL 1 all the way through. And I've recently just bought the PAL 1 again because the Japanese N64 version is slightly impenetrable for me now. I don't have the patience to sit down and work out what the game's trying to make me do. And any other difficulty level other than easy makes this mission a complete chore, as you'll keep crashing into ATSTs before they die, which is really irritating. But I remember seeing this in a Virgin Megastore back in 1996, being absolutely blown away by this part of the game, and indeed this is probably the best looking bit of the game. So they've opened strong, but they quickly go into weaker territory, it has to be said. So we're sort of floating around with our space hovercraft, which is it's got nicely animated flaps. I really like flaps on a spaceship. Let's just get that out of there. I don't know why I'm saying that. Why do I say things like that? It's just weird, isn't it? Right, killed a probe droid. Don't know what he was probing, but he got his comeuppance. He got what was coming to him. Stop probing my Hoth, you Imperial bastards! The laser fire could be more impressive, couldn't it? Okay, we've got some cutscenes as we segue between parts of this mission, and here we go. Here's the main meat of the sandwich, of the Imperial sandwich, is the AT-ATs. We've got some tow cable action to deploy here. You can see that I'm running this on a analog 3D because the frame rate's decent. If you run this on a normal N64, you do get a chuggy frame rate. We've got Luke Skywalker appearing as a green hologram. As you saw there, I didn't kill that ATST quick enough and crashed into it. Oh, we nearly did it again. That would have been unfortunate, wouldn't it? Same bit of mono music repeating in my ears. Yeah, I bought this PAL cartridge off of eBay. It cost me £10 for a loose cartridge. which isn't, you know, too much money. So I thought I'd give it a whoops. I just hit him in the back of the kneecap there. Could have chicken legged him, but it didn't work, did it? Because he's got 3 other powerful legs. I'm going to go and tow cable this bad boy. Yeah, £10 for a loose cart, which is fine. Playing on an analog 3D makes the frame rate better, which, you know, makes the experience better. And it makes a genuinely okay game more okay. You can go inside the cockpit of the snow speeder if you want to. The cockpits are all kind of a bit mappy, not that exciting to look at. That's some sound effects of 80s. 80. Not very good at killing those ATSTs in one go. But for an N64, this is all well and good. I mean, like I said, this was mind-blowing back when it first came out. It's been superseded by anything on the GameCube, Rogue Squadron related, to be fair. We do have on foot-based sort of running around style gameplay. Oh, I just crashed into it. Crashed into his bolts again. They're lethal. They're like, they don't kill you by shooting you. You just have to line up your weapon and then crash into them. That's how most of these ATSTs defeat you. Oof. See, that was close, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's the Rogue Leader games, Rogue Squadron games, Rogue Squadron games. We've got a better representation of this exact scene in them. And it's worth playing it on that, really. It's got like bump maps on it. Oh, it's exciting! And proper shadows. Right, still shooting ATSTs. Successfully avoided kamikaze run there. There's a lot of levels in this game which are interminable. There's a level which is on a train. You have to keep changing tracks on the trains. I mean, it's fairly boring. What the hell killed me there? Literally, what the hell killed me there? Was it the ghost of the ATST that still existed as I destroyed it? That's irritating. Yeah, there's a level set on a train which has IG-88 as a boss character. Oh, callbacks. Exciting, aren't they? I think at the end of the game, I think we fight Boba Fett. Not entirely sure. It's been a while since I completed the game. We have a level in this which is flying through an asteroid field, shooting asteroids and TIE fighters. That's okay, if slightly repetitive. There's a speeder bike chase segment which is awful, and there's some sort of general running around kind of Star Wars-esque environments. Yeah, it's okay. For 10 quid, it's a passable N64 game. It's clunky as fuck, it's ugly, it's got mono music when it should have symphonic sound. You play a character, Giga Chad character, who's wearing assless chaps. You can see his flesh through his assless chaps as you run behind him. It's got some weird camera controls. That's also strange. And yeah, if you're not playing on an analog 3D, the frame rate really sucks. The robot's talking to me, so I've got to go and do something with keys and doors. Here we go. Look, see his butt. What's the? I don't know. What these crazy space people and their fashion sense. He's made out of several boxes, isn't he? He's got very pointy elbows. There's the main cast of characters. Getting out of this game. This game sucks so hard they want to leave. To go to a better game. Possibly Rogue Squadron. You can shoot these canisters here. and they reveal power-ups. There we go. Seems to be like a health one. There are Hothwompers on this stage that you can find in cages. Don't know why you'd want to do that, why they're in here, but they are. Here's a corridor, boxy corridor, for corridor lovers. Shooting the snowtroopers in point-blank range in the chest. Look at the size of this button. This button's massive. It's bigger than my character. With the handle on it bigger than his freaking head. Maybe this is a control panel for a Hothwomper, because they're massive, aren't they? Imperial dude hiding behind a corner there, just waiting to jump out and smash my face. There's a red cylinder in that room. That's exciting. Yeah, so this is the other half of the game. So you have the flying around sections, say a speed bike section. And the other part of the game is running around these kind of environments, shooting bad guys. And it's sort of like an it's a bit of auto aiming going on, so that makes it a little less tedious. Look, there's these Hothwompers like walking around in here. There's secret kind of rebel symbols to find in the environment. They give you things like extra lives, I think called challenge points, which get totted up at the end of the game. That's all well and good. Just trying to remember what the other really good levels are. I think there's one where you actually shoot a Star Destroyer of some description. But my memory's so vague on that, and I haven't played all the way through this. I think there is a Star Destroyer. There is a Star Destroyer section. Just ignore these Imperial goons. They mean nothing to me. I don't know if this is like a maze, but I seem to be doing pretty well here just by following my nose. Weapon switch. Well, I've got a new weapon. I think this is homing missiles. You need the homing missiles to defeat the ATST at the end of this level, because you do it on foot. Ooh, we've got a detailed bridge here. It's exciting, isn't it? For detail lovers. Look at the geometry in this. This is an early N64 game, so you're going to have to forgive it some of its shortcomings. I mean, I don't know what PlayStation games looked like in 1996. I'm sure they weren't really any more advanced than this. I think this is kind of like a Tomb Raider equivalent kind of look. Although, obviously, we've got less pop-in than Tomb Raider. But also less detail in a lot of ways. Like, there's no kind of foliage. But then, it's Hoth, isn't it? So there's not going to be any. Yeah, N64 was a weird console, wasn't it? There's some great games, but some things didn't really translate to its architecture. And I would say that, although they tried hard with this game, this might be really ugly. Just trying to think what came out at the same time as this, as a comparison. So we had Pilot Wings back when this came out, and I remember playing this in Virgin Megastore. The Snow Speeder stage was awesome. We had Pilot Wings at the same time. That game had nice environments, but crappy characters. We had Mario 64. That obviously sold based on the fact it was awesome. We had Turok Dinosaur Hunter, which had a lot of fog in it. I would say probably looked a bit better than this, really, even with the fog. What else was there to play at launch? In the UK, at least, anyway. Wave Race. Yeah, so this is no Wave Race, even though the character shares a similar polygonal form. I mean, games did improve on N64 as we went. I mean, if they'd have made this towards the end of the N64 generation, I'm sure it would have supported high-res packs and had an even lower frame rate. Weird lighting here. We've got a super bright floor and really dark walls. Oh, the mistakes they used to make back in the day on games. Some fogging there. Not really to disguise draw distance. Really is a as an ambient effect to give the scene depth. Worked, didn't it? It was pretty effective. It didn't look just like someone had made the graphics white. Got a red icon here. What's that? That's an extra life. Beautiful. Oh, we've got probe droid there. Again. Probing where he's not wanted. Stop probing me! Right, we've got to go left and right. Up some steps. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Shadows of the Empire. It's about 10 quid for a loose cart. If you like what you see, which is kind of a bit like a... I suppose is a bit like a Doom type game with... Like you've got to unlock doors by pressing buttons, keys, that sort of thing. There's a couple of secret areas. It's got Star Wars stuff in it, if that floats your boat. Yeah, it's a bit murky. A bit low res. And like I say, on original hardware, jerky. More jerky than beef jerky. Oh, we've got a room here, which is... All the textures look like carpet tiles. So they've carpeted this whole room. That's crazy. That's really expensive. Like, is it shag pile? It's difficult to tell, isn't it? Right, we've got some health there. Oh, just a dude shooting at me behind this console. Why won't you die? It's alright. If you've got nostalgia for this game, like you had it back in the day, you might get some enjoyment out of it. But I bet people who've never played this game before looking at this going, what the chuffing heck is this bullshit? And I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Yeah, the game doesn't really get... doesn't get exciting, but it does get harder. So if difficulty excites you, you might get something out of it. I think the Star Wars game I played before this one was probably Dark Forces on the PC, which is one of the very few PC games I ever bothered to play. And this... did this seem like a step up from that? I suppose it did with the snow speeder section. But Dark Forces was okay. So yeah, power of the N64. Beautiful. Whoa, I've just fallen down a crevasse. And not the one in my exposed ass. Just one that opened up before me. Jumping, as you can see there, is a bit weird. The guy can, like... I suppose it's like a triple jump. He can do like 20-meter jumps. He is fucking amazing at jumping. Look at this. Beautiful. And again, wallop. Don't know if that's just the field of view or whether he can actually jump 20 meters. I'm sure someone's measured that in the game using an in-game measuring tool. I'm sure they haven't actually. I don't know why I bothered saying that. We're going to fight the ATST now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what's happening here. We're walking down a corridor, dogleg. It's going to load the next section. As we're doglegging around, yes, ATST shootout. Pretty scary. Up against an Imperial machine, just tromping around inside a room into which I have no idea how it got. Can they crouch down, ATSTs? Because the door that it must have come through, it's about half its height. Unless that's a door there. Don't know, but anyway, it's in this room, it's angry, it's locked in, it's shooting me in the face with its double-barreled laser. I need to get some energy and some seeker weapons to take its head off. Very exciting. You see a log pop there. Interesting. No? Didn't think so. Yeah. I feel like shooting it in the head's more effective than the legs. So just do that. Not gonna bother, I'm just gonna stand there and wait for him to shoot me. Okay. Yeah, this game's got some weird controls. You can make the character kind of crouch down and stuff. It's just... doesn't seem to be any need for it. It's almost like they've put extra detailed moves in just for the hell of it. I don't know why. You can complete this bit by just following the ATST round in circles. and shooting it in the ankles. It's not that exciting. It takes forever. The best way to do that is to find the Seeker missiles, aim for the head, and shoot it in the goddamn head. A pile of boxes here, handy. Oh, I'm now invincible. See if I can go and get any more missiles. See that jump? That was an epic jump down. Right, we've got some Seeker missiles. Let's point at his head and then shoot him in the face. Because I'm invincible at the moment. There we go. Beautiful, see? Easy as that. Seeker right up the frickin' laser chuff. Takes his head clean off. See you later, Imperial idiot. Like, how did it get in this room? Maybe they turned it on its side and slid it in like that. Like whilst it was sleeping. Oh, I'll just have a little sleep in here. What the hell? They put me in a room! Oh no, I'm so angry, I'm going to shoot the next person that comes in. And guess who was the next person in? It was you! It was you, Giga Chad! Right, well, we've got a door open. We're going to look at our character's butt some more. Which is always a pleasure, never a chore. Ooh, there's a secret passage here. Let's go and have a look down here and see what's down here. Oh, it's a Hoth Pomper. Albino Bigfoot. You can kill him with Seeker missiles. Well, I'll make him tired. Because he didn't explode or anything. Just, oh, I'm so tired of being shot in the face. I'll take a little kick here. You didn't... No Hoth Pompers died in the making of this game. What's this now? Ooh, it's my spaceship! Oh, surrounded by Imperial dogs. Let's shoot them in the face. Is there anything around here that looks kind of like a bonus pickup? Not really. Okay. It's all very Millennium Falcony here. Lovely. Head for the cockpit. I thought that's what I did. Off we go. Beautiful. Right. I'm going to play through the next level. I'm going to leave you to drink in the excitement of Deep Space Battle, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll leave me a comment saying how much you loved or hated this game, and what you think of it now. Ta-ra!